I think your margin of error is goddamn low. Like, you have to play a near perfect game if you're Summit. And, well, Execration walk into a 5-man smoke is a great way to start. As Tino is going to push back multiple heroes. They've already spanned out the abilities at the start, but Trezam continuing the poison attack going. And they're able to give first blood over to Mercury. So there you go. Beautifully done, Summit. It's a death that you're okay with as bottom lane, Tino. Trezam's doing a good job to continue the stack. Tino's going to try and jump into the tree line here. Gets the bulwark off as well. The God's Rebuke. But Trezam has the stick. He's going to be okay. Meanwhile, top lane, we got a trade. Palace goes down at the expended of CZY's life. But now Crush can chain this into a second kill as Vincenzo. Oh no. So this is always a nice thing about the Nature's Prophet, is that you can still always get active even if you've had kind of a rougher lane and have some involvement. I think this is why a lot of people are putting emphasis on the heroes. Mercury. Oh, nice stun from Shanks. Just catches him on the edge of the cookie. Bob can easily step in, and he's going to look to shove the lane out. You keep it okay. I mean, you may as well continue to follow up Shanks, who's... This is just space now. You got to give the kill to Unknown, especially considering the Phantom Assassin TP'd in. And... Unknown's like, guys, I had a free lane bottom. And now Crush is going to go bot now because PA can't lane here. You're not going to run all the way back. And Tino should just be able to TP out. Do they have the damage? He might even tick inside the base. And Trezam with the second point of the Shadow Wave will get the kill. So, Summit, I mean, they're off to a flying start. They might even be able to find another. Trying to get their 9th on the board. And Vincenzo. Tino. Uh-oh. Well, you've got to stun at least. Can't go for the TP now. They've Wrath of Nature doesn't get the tick. Palace gonna try and TP down. Arena's available. Tino doesn't want to commit the ultimate. And hang on a second. When Palace showed up to the party and he's got no one else in the assistance. Oh no, what's going on? Shanks is gonna try and kill him as well. Cookie on forward. And the Scatterblast. Shanks, that's a big kill for him to find though. 461 gold. A lot of experience given over to the Snapfire. Unforced reactions. Gotta be cautious if runs in a Bob though. Cookie will be able to chain control. Spear still on cooldown for the moment. But the rest of Summit are converging on the area. They get the Dawnbreaker ultimate as well. They're all grouped up and look at the team fight. Finally, Execration able to take the fight they've been waiting for. As someone knowed he jumped into the middle. The Grave's gonna buy him a little bit of time, but he'll still tick out afterwards. And even Palace, he looks to show up, holding Trezam locked in place. And they should be able to make it a 5-man wipe as Execration have 0 casualties. That is the team fight that we have been waiting for, and just mentioning how scary it is going to be for Summit to play into the ultimates of Execration, and we see it perfectly there. Interesting top lane, Unknown. Tino doesn't have Arena. Oh, nice Sprout. Still able to get the stun connection onto the tree line. Unknown's got a teammate running straight to his location, but they're unable to get the Grave or the Phantom Strike out. I was going to say, it was a very nice play to be able to instantly cut down that Sprout. CZY, though, is going to look to even up the trade. Crush is nearby. And it should be an easy rebuttal. Tino is actually going to feel like he can drop the arena, maybe with some teammates showing up, locking them inside Dire's jungle, and now Bob is going to blink mindless into the middle, but he doesn't give a damn. Summit, they've already used the majority of their spells here. Even Palace is going to look to show up as well, as they surround Summit in their own territory, and Execration can now lead this instantly into the Roche Pit. And Mercury. Hang on, no way that works! No way that works! Bob, what? Oh, they are all under this ward, man. Great position from Trezam, though. Pal's gonna TP the backline. They're just targeting Unknown. They don't give a damn about the Dazzle for the moment. Has the Grave to buy some time. He's gonna look to TP up with the Starbreaker from Vincenzo. Cancels that attempt. He's gonna go for a deny, but doesn't get it off. Off dividends, and they're gonna get another kill. Bottom lane, Bob. And hang on, Crush it, boy. He forced off further outside the base. You're gonna lose the Aegis advantage, but it will not matter. It secures you another kill onto the Viper. And now PA, hang on a second.
A bittersweet sunset for you. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Bob's in though by the triangle. He's gonna try and target down CZY for the moment. Oh, another awkward rebound. Doesn't get much distance away. Then Spear's gonna be on the mark as well for Tino. They'll lock Crush in by the high ground. And should blink up in a couple of seconds and slams down the shield to cut away the head of the Viper. And they are not done just there. Tino, unfortunately, just a little bit too slow with the spear. Well, Tino's in prime spot to be able to pop the smoke. So they're not going to edge out further in the tree line. They see Shanks, but we saw what happened last time. This guy is not easy to kill. They're going to look to try and make the attempt. Execration to play behind him. Tino's going to look to jump in the arena. It's a beautiful ultimate for the Mars. They are all stuck inside the Solar Guardian. Unknown's buying a little bit of time, takes the protection of the magic immunity, but it looks like it will not matter afterwards. They'll target down Crush. Unknown's going to jump back in, but the Phantom Assassin, I mean, he jumps into his grave. He will dig himself 6 feet under as Palos finishes it with a triple as Execration. 24-minute victory, it looks like, and yep, there we go. The G's are called. Oh, damn, that's not a good voice line to have. Bob's already out. My guy's DC'd. He's running the opposite way. Since then, I've been struggling a little bit, so...
Banks? Ooh, he's gonna get out. Run, boy.
Run, friend. Oh no, there's the slow, no. There's the nightmare. Mercury got first blood in game 1, and let's see if they can replicate that in game 2, and yes sir they will. Bottom lane. Oh, Palos. Okay, that might actually be enough to keep him alive. Look at the movement speed. Palos is zooming through the tree line. Spike back up in a couple of seconds, and with the right click damage, Palos going to be able to disrupt this though. The last second beam giving Vincenzo the opportunity to retreat to the tower. Now they're considering about diving Palos. Crush going to be awkward. Vincenzo jumps back in. Hang on a second.
I don't know about that.
Oh no, now Palos is alone. CZY not going to have enough mana for the Earth Spike. It's got a stick charge, so he will have enough shortly. Palos.
I mean, the important thing is he's just not farming on this Luna, right? He's losing so many creeps underneath this tower.
So not going to be too many stacks at the moment for Palos to be able to catch up. They're also converging on Bob's location. Mercury with the level 6. This should be plenty of damage to get rid of the Bat Rider. Yeah, they read that instantly. Like, all right, no point continuing with the TP. Bottom lane, Palos.
A few more, and it's another kill.
Disappointment right about now.
Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Summon. I'll be able to connect to Drazam. Kind of locked inside the tree line here. Yeah, with Bob showing up. This should finally be the first kill for Execration. Well, it's going to come at a cost, though. Yeah, looks like they do get it. It was very close to being denied. We do see Vincenzo go down at the bottom side of the map. Dude, CZY is already level 5. My lord.
I have to wonder how much of that... that situation with the mid lane and the Bat Rider is due to the Leshrac change as well. With the Lightning Storm now hitting 5 units instead of 4, it means maybe this will be the big answer, I suppose, to the Bat Rider and
don't do it. Drazam, don't do it. He's trying to get the D ward. They've got the Dawnbreaker showing up as well as CZY, so they're early level 6 on Crush. They just surround the Rubik under the tower. Now they can chase down Vincenzo off to the right side, but Bob, he's looking to hit back. Plenty of sticky napalm stacks onto the Bane, so Bob but at least get another kill into the Execration lineup, but it does come at quite the cost.
Jensen just walking around, not even using the sidekick to help Palos farm, so he has to be a little bit careful. He's farming right underneath this dire Observer Ward, as well, at least they're able to get a kill in response, but this is the smoke I was talking about. You've got the Lion and the Leshrac here, and yep.
Easy kill, beautifully set up. CZY and Mercury just moving freely into the jungle, like you said, under the cover of the smoke, and Palos continuing to be shut down in this game.
Honestly, even the Dire Triangle isn't a safe haven anymore. It's actually really important that Summit were able to get this early mid-tier 1 tower, because what that actually enables for the Dire is so many more smoke angles, right? Now you can actually smoke through the Radiant jungle and go up towards that triangle area. Previously, if the tower's there, it's going to break that smoke vision every single time. So it might mean that if Luna isn't showing on the bottom side, if she's not showing in lane, you almost guaranteed know, even without this observable that they've got in the triangle now, that that's exactly where she needs to be farming.
Mass
I
TP's
think we
bottom.
can expect to see a
Tino might just get in range to cancel the TP, but unable to be able to do so. Now they're going to turn to Crush next. Tino gets a first stun into the bounce back. And that's a really big kill for them to find. They're going to be cautious though. Dire playing on the higher ground. Mercury's still nearby. He's able to connect straight back to bottom off the back of the haste room. But Tino gets some distance. I don't think it's going to matter though. Well, the Mercury doesn't have a lot of mana to play with.
Got the haste.
Relying on the bottle sips, but he can chase him down, especially with the Edict damage already maxed out. And now they know that a lot of Execration's hero, they TP'd bottom, so there's not going to be an escape. Bob will have his own TP up in a couple of seconds thanks to the Boots of Travel.
Almost about to say, do they even want to escape?
Oh, that was way too close.
It's another tower going down. Just more space being created for this Morphling.
Dragonlance completed for unknown level. And they're gonna... Bob's dead as soon as he enters. Trezam, instant use of the Fiend's Group. Unknown's gonna be nearby to be able to pump into the damage of the Bat Rider. And that's a streak as well. Unknown, 359 gold injected into the bank. Down bottom though, who they've been able to catch up? It's Bob. There we go. There's the blink reveal. And meanwhile, Mercury and Trezam, they're still trying to part their way into Radiant's jungle. And they'll catch out Shanks on the Rubik. And they're not done. Trezam setting up on Tino top. Has a Nightmare, the Fiend Script to play with. Tino trying to duck into the tree line. They've got the ward though, so Trezam has he got the cast range. He does. Oh no, they're trying to make their way top. It's just Crush nearby, but the damage should be enough to secure the kill before Vincenzo jumps in. And we might have just jumped into his own grave. Vincenzo tries to turn it back around, doesn't have the sidekick for the life steal. Now Bob's got a TP top as well, but lost the creep or cancelled it in the end. Regardless, Summit continuing to snowball this second game.
No map control right now on Execration. Maybe they'll get Crush.
That's a big kill. There are a couple of heroes on Dire nearby. They might be able to revenge Crush. They might not even get him though. Hang on a second. Crush is going to tick out. They get the kill in the end. Bob tries to fly down to the low ground, but there we go. Summit avenge the death of the Dawnbreaker.
Is the BKB on Unknown. He's very, very close to picking it up.
Oh,
so
Bob mid lane.
like
they were just baiting the Kree wave at the front of the T2 tower. CZY and Mercury pounce instantly. There's a Bat Rider jumps, and meanwhile top lane as well. They caught out Palos. Trezam was stalking the Luna, just waiting for Palos to retreat away as Tino is too late to offer some assistance with the Rolling Thunder. They're not even done. Who else have they run into? Vincenzo as well on the high ground. Oh, okay. Nice jump away from Vincenzo, but there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Another hero put in the feed. A Summit. 21 kills, 17 minutes in. They say Shakes. They're going to make it a fourth. Oh, what a stun from CZY. Clips him in the tree line. Unknown. Swings on over. Killing spree for the Morphling. This is just continuing.
Well, doesn't look like they're too keen to. They're going to take way too long to contest into this. Even despite having that observer ward up to the right-hand side of the Roche pit. They saw them walking on into it, maybe trying to bait someone out as they slowly join the lane.
Jump instantly.
CZY!
This is a huge pick if they can get rid of Tino at the start, and they will do so with ease. But Bob, he's going to jump in the middle, but where's the damage? There's nothing. Okay, hang on. Palos dropping the Eclipse. The Fiend Script instantly going to be cancelled off, but it will not matter as Summit just swarm one after another. Execration are crumbling as Palos trying to duke to the northern side, but there is nowhere to hide as Unknown finds a triple. 6-0 and 3. This Morphling continues to be flawless in this second game. Smoking, trying to wrap around. CZY's gonna jump. Instant use of the Solar Gunner. They just blow up Shanks. There's gonna be no Rubik for the fight. No Bat Rider as well as Trezam. Fiend's Grip is out. Marcy. A third death as there's no remorse on Summit. They are playing minimal mistakes from them. Just instantly converting on... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Crush.
Might get caught out here, but again, he's got BKB available.
CZY and Trezam, they're always nearby to be able to offer some assistance. Nightmetric delaying the damage. The BKB enough from Crush is going to protect him, and with Mercury showing up with the Arcane Rune, they're going to try and turn this back around, but what? The Edict damage just rips apart the Pinkley through the Rolling Thunder. And now they can turn their attention over to Shanks, trying to evade through the higher ground, but the first slow is out. And the rest of Summit easily divert their attention over to Rubik.
Out as much as possible, but look at that. Anyone shows on the map, and instantly both supports making the rotation through. They even fortify the creep wave to try and chase down Bob. Let's see if they can catch him. CGY doesn't have a wall.
Oh, we got the Hex.
I was about to say he's off point.
Lee's got the Hex from CZY. The rest of Radiant is starting to move bottom, but they will... They've got the high ground advantage. Crush runs straight to the Eclipse as well, so going to have an opportunity for the BKB. Nightmare Trick at the last second. Toss away, but it will not matter. There we go. They get the kill. But they've got nothing at all in the arsenal to continue with this secondary fight as Mercury lands another double stun as Execration will call it quits 24 minutes in. As Unknown drops the GG well played as well. Oh boy. What a game.
The little snippets that I saw.
At the moment, Execration of at least being able to make sure there's not a repeat in that, but we are only 3 minutes in. And of course, they do have some pretty aggressive side lanes. We're going to see it up top. Crush and CZY. Really nice spell casting. The telekinesis back into the spear. They just saw him out of place. And meanwhile, bottom lane as well. Shanks falling low with the stick charge. Just going to keep the Grimstroke healthy.
Cool, coming through from Mercury.
They're going to go.
It's level 6 as well. And
Trezam's in early. But nice read as soon as he had the level 6. They knew Mercury didn't have to close the distance. They were just relying on the kisses from afar. Now Shanks enters the river. Great position from CZY. Is able to enter forward. Gets the cookie stun. And Summit, they find their third kill of the game. They're not going to get a D-ward. I do believe they saw the ward on the enemy side of the map. Trezam still moving on forward, and there we go. Finally gets the water. Might come at a cost though. Vincenzo able to land the arrow, and Bob has plenty of follow-up damage as soon as the Laguna is utilized. So, oh, he ran back into the torrent. Vincenzo is trying to connect top as well. They've got the arrow. Great play. Palos and Vincenzo combined together. Mortimer Kisses are getting laid down. Palos, he's just going to be able to get out of range, so they'll have to just turn to Vincenzo instead. Unfortunately, you would have loved the trade onto the carry. They're lacking some damage at the moment. Vincenzo is making them work for it, but Mercury steps in. Meanwhile, Terrorblade though. Nice. Hang on. How was that? Okay, I think it was an Invis. Bob, I believe, pop Invis, and then they were able to get the ink swollen and close the distance. I think that's where the first stun came out. Bottom lane Crush. The threat of the arena is going to be there. Tino trying to sidestep. Dragon Tail's going to waste a little bit of the arena duration, but Unknown has the damage coming through for the Metamorphoses. And even Mercury's going to TP down as well. So 3 cores on Summit, putting emphasis on trying to shut down this Elder Dragon form. Going to move in. They know exactly where Mercury's farming. They might go for the Terrorblade instead, though, as Unknown. Once again, they're going to look to try and play off the LSA to start. Shanks to enter. The Solar Guardian for the bonus health almost gives an opportunity for the Sunder, but at least it buys a little bit of time. They had to stick around to get that last little tick of damage. And now Bob, he's stuck inside Radiant's jungle. Crush and Trezam. No way he gets a TP up. Bob! Oh my god, Bob, how close was that?
Be there right where the rune spawns, but well, he's going to back up in time.
Arrow just gets the stun connection, and Cookie further into harm's way. Summit, they are starting to connect. Mercury's going to blink into the middle as well as Unknown, even with the Metamorphosis damage, but they're unable to get the first kill into Execration. It's a beautiful arena, but where is the follow-up? Unknown's going to try and enter the fight. Now with the Mortimer Kisses getting laid down as well, they need a way to cancel it. That's where the X comes into play, but Mercury jumps straight in, cuts down 1 life, and Bob on the backline as well is going to be cautious. Mercury is going to scatter blast up in a couple of seconds, but doesn't want to stick around to see the kill through. And that's going to cost him his life as the arrow flies on through the tree line, gets a connection as Bob swarms to the back and secures the triple.
Test against it. They would have seen that they placed down this Observer Ward this time around.
By the triangle. Tino's in. They're going to have detection. They stole the Moonlight Shadow. Sentry's going to be dropped. Off to the north side, though, they're able to get rid of the Grimstroke, but it looks like it will not matter as Bob steps in, offers the burst, and is going to TP out under the cover of the BKB, but the Dragon Knight will not have the same fate. As Tino stuck on the triangle. A quick and easy kill as Mercury secures the double.
times. 3 times he pinged this one out. At least Trezam's
he's gonna get caught. They're TPing down Trezam. He's got the ultimate at least to maybe give him some bonus health back, but the chain control preventing the threat of the Sunder. The Embrace is going to expire, but the Laguna Blade makes sure there's no opportunity for them to turn it back around. And now they can get on top of Mercury, making sure even the Mortimer Kisses is not going to be available in this team fight. There's Tino. Blink up in a couple of seconds. Mercury's, oh my lord, just gets a blink, but Tino is going to sniff him out of the tree. And like a bloodhound goes Tino, making sure Mercury will not escape safely back to their side of the map.
Even fortified, trying to get that multi-shot in, protect the creep wave, but now that they don't have it...
Onto the Dragonite, that extra damage from the tier 2 tower. But look at the Inkspot bonus health. No way, Tino. He doesn't even die. They get one. They're going to turn to Crush next. Palace looking for the X to hold him in place. They're hesitant though on Execration. The resources starting to dwindle. Crush.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And now Tino. What? Dude, both position 3s are just mindlessly jumping to the middle. Had the ward on the high ground, scouting out Dire, connecting to the Dragonite's location, but they didn't know Tino TP it in. Crush is going to try and counter-initiate. It's a beautiful Solar Guardian as well. Let's look at the damage finally. The team fight synergy coming through. As they will still lose Mercury in the end, but CZY might be able to catch up the Shanks, the Grimstroke though. Wary of this attempt. Crush is still stalking his prey, but gonna go for the creeps instead.
Right, having to be a little bit careful here.
Bob? Stepping forward. Where's the chain control? Bob's going to make sure that's not an option. Turns, tries to cut down the Rubik Slap, but he's now stuck inside this location. No BKB, so Crush can land the spear into the Starbreaker as Trezam gets the wicked 6th streak.
But honestly, Palace feels like the only one that's actually playing Dota in this last little bit.
Tino? Bro, what is going on? Everyone's dying.
It's going to be a very, very significant deal with all of them.
Bob! They got the Solar Guardian. There's going to be plenty of damage with the stun lock. Bob's going to die for a 2nd time in a row.
Don't underestimate
Palace.
power of
They don't have heroes to play with. Execration. It's going to be a little bit more cautious as Crush going to jump in beautiful arena.
Oh.
Palace gets a BKB off for the last second, but the rest of Execration got to show up to the fight. The double Laguna Blade gets rid of 1 and soon the 2nd. Trezam cut down into pieces. Bob, though, looking to step back into the fight. Unknown still got a BKB. Is he able to get it off, though? The arrow from downtown. They get rid of Unknown, but Mercury with the Mortimer Kisses might secure another kill as Mercury looking to have the last say in this team fight, being the hero for Summit as they step in, divert their attention into Tino, and Mercury and CZY do it all.
Drag him through the mud.
Tino, well, maybe he can turn it around for them, but Crush! What a jump in arena onto both supports with the help of the Solar Guardian. They'll just blow up 2 heroes and Execration to start the fight. Absolutely no remorse from Summit. It's a flawless team fight from them, and now they can move this into the pit. So, wait, Execration? They're going to look to take the fight. Crush once again. What a beautiful arena in this choke point. Execration, they just can't enter the fight. The boat's going to give them a little bit of protection off the back of the run buff. They might be able to target down Unknown for the moment, but down to the south, Bob, he's in trouble off the back of the double damage, and it's not going to matter. Scotty pummeling into the leaners of the BKB, not enough to protect the escape. Back to the middle, though, Palos. Secures the kill into Mercury, so in the end, a 2 for 3. In fact, they also lose the Rubik. He's setting up top on Mercury. I will find out if he's going to have enough damage here. With the help of Solar Guardian, they're both going to trade the BKBs, but the crits are coming up from Bob. Mercury thought he could turn it back around with Trezam showing up, but...
I mean, I already talked before about how Lena's one of those few heroes that can actually look to... Oh, all right, smoke on smoke.
Charging to the middle, Crush again! Look at the arena, but where's the damage coming in? The BKB's protected cores for the moment. Unknown's going to try and enter the fight. Crush has got the 2nd arena. It's just going to control Conquer on the left side. There's nothing they can do. Nowhere to enter the fight. But Tino gets the helmet, delaying the damage so they won't be able to bring down Palace. And now they've just entered the pit, moshing them down 1 by 1. There's a meat grind behind are going to work.
Dark
And
Portrait.
that's the leaner. The Dark Portrait with the help of Bob just ripping apart Summit Gaming. Oh no.
That you're able to cover this. Nearly 1,000 attack range at this stage on Bob, and they don't even have a telescope.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That really felt like it was all saved off the back at Tino. Because the arena on the choke point like it was, it didn't clip powers.
It was really good.
Yeah, what it was is they couldn't enter the high ground, but Tino jumped in, got the Helmet on Unknown. They might be able to just win this off the back of that one fight. They push incredibly fast, and they got a glyph on Summit. Gotta make a play, you gotta go now. Tino's gonna look to delay, force stuff out of the combination. Solar Guardian's gonna get dropped as well, but it's space. That's all it is. Just space so Bob can bring down the throne, and Execration will take our first series of the night.
Oh, man. Was that how you were expecting this game to end? I sure as hell wasn't.